Welcome to Raptor Ranch. This is one bizarre B-movie creature feature. So this movie stars Jana, Mashonee, I believe her name is, who is a Native American singer and kind of author, and this is her film debut. And second billing is Lorenzo Lamas, although he's more of a cameo in this movie, so don't go into this movie thinking it's going to be a film starring him. He's got literally about 3 or 4 minutes of screen time. And the kind of action starts pretty much straight away, and we have this kind of remote kind of American town where somehow this kind of crazy doctor is doing some experiments that are never really explained, and he's created a variety of different dinosaurs. Now it says raptors here, but the main dinosaur isn't actually a raptor, so there is a variety of kind of these tyrannosaur type creatures. Anyway, we have a collection of different kind of young people who happen to sort of converge in this sort of one area at this this particular time. Jana Mashonee plays a character called Abby, who's kind of a local, and there's a kind of a singer with these two sort of backup dancers and a kind of group of like American Pie style kids going to some kind of on a holiday. And essentially they have these kind of creatures get out and start attacking them, and essentially it becomes kind of a chase movie with these creatures trying to pick them off. Now, the weird thing with this movie is the tone of the film. It's just very, very bizarre. It comes across as extremely cartoony, and a lot of the characters are very kind of just weird caricatures. I mean, like we have one guy who seems to be permanently dressed in kind of ski gear, including ski boots, and this is when he's just driving around and things like that. And it's just really bizarre characters, and it's obviously trying to have this kind of very sort of eccentric feel to it, but it just comes across as like a weird cartoon, and the tone is just all over the place, because there are some fairly gruesome kills here, and the effects, I have to say, if I have to say a positive, for a low budget movie, the effects aren't actually too bad. You do see the dinosaurs quite a lot on screen. Sometimes they look a bit crappy, and the kind of maybe the colour schemes in them, I would say, are a little bit weird, but the actual effects, for the most part, are actually not too bad for a kind of a low budget film. Don't be expecting Jurassic Park, however. But the acting really is kind of subpar.
It's you and me, bitch.
For a kind of really just a kind of a B movie, this is real B movie schlocky stuff. So if you kind of want to watch one of these really crappy B movies that are just sort of all over the place, and I mean, there's like plot holes aplenty here. I mean, these kind of people are running around and they go into plenty of like places which are kind of would be quite safe, you know, up on a roof and up on a kind of like a raised area. But no, they just kind of run around. These dinosaurs just seem to find them wherever they seem to go. It's just a very, very bizarre movie. You know, you have very kind of like stereotypical kind of hick locals with dirt all over their shirts and things like that, and you know, it's extremely odd and as I say, not a serious overtone at all. So much so that it really does kind of take you out any sort of story that you kind of would maybe get invested in if you are kind of a B-movie fan. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a 3.5, and that's really because I didn't think the effects were too bad considering the budget, and Jana Mashonee is very lovely to look at. But other than that, it's a bit of a mess. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Leave me a comment, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.